Questions for Frank Harris? Greg?
Frank, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Coach Traylor has talked to us through this week about thinking about the season like chapters in a book. Is that something he's talked to you guys about?
Yes, sir. Yes.
What does that message mean to you guys, or how do you take that? What can you do with that?
Basically, we started out pretty good, so everything's going good. These past few games is not going our way. So that's what we really found out about the team and the coaches and the players. But we got to stick around, and the last chapter is always the best chapter, so we just keep fighting, keep grinding to take it to the last chapter, and we'll like to end it.
Does that mindset make it easier to get through practice each day or to push through some of these difficult games that you've had recently?
I think so. Coach Traylor's he does a great job of coming in and motivating us and getting those guys ready, like myself, for practice. And the guys do a great job of listening and maintaining what he's saying and going out there and executing.
How about for you individually? How much of a challenge was it to enter off the bench against Army? That's not a position you've been in very often in your career, I doubt.
Well, I didn't start my sophomore year in high school, but when I got the opportunity, I made the most of it. But you hate to see Lowell go down like that. The prayers go out for him. He's been through that too many times, just like myself. So I didn't want to get in the game, in that aspect. I don't want to see one of my guys go down. But, I always got to stay ready, stay prepared. I went out there, I left a few plays out there, but I just stayed ready, just like everybody else did. My linemen always stay ready. So, it's not too much to it.
You mentioned maybe missing a couple of plays, but were you happy overall with how you played in that game, or what was your evaluation of it?
I was not happy about how I played.
What was missing in general? Anything big you can point to?
Fourth and goal, I got to keep the play alive somehow. Then fourth down, get them a better ball, and just keep trying to make more plays. And we got to score more, and then ultimately come back to me.
What's it been like getting all the first team reps again at practice this week?
Just a blessing to go out there and play football again, because you can be taken away from it at any moment. So you got to cherish every moment of it, because you never know what's going to be your last practice, last snap, last anything. So you got to go out there every day, think it's going to be your last, because you never know.
Does it make it easier to prepare for a game week when you're getting that much of the work in practice compared to like how last week was and then trying to come in the game midway through?
I got some reps last week. They thought it was best to go with low. I understood. Me and coaches had a talk. I understood what they were coming from. We seen eye to eye with it. Like I said, I stayed prepared. I got reps, before last week. So it wasn't like I was just coming off the bench, never getting reps before. So I just stayed prepared and stayed ready. And when number was called, I went in. I left a few plays out there, but, we just learned from that.
Yeah, you mentioned that the coaches wanted to go with Loa as the starter. What was that dynamic like for you? When did they tell you, or how did they break that news to you? How did that play out last week?
Kind of just telling me that he been playing pretty well, and that I wasn't 100%. So that was best for the team and for us and for my safety, that they'll go with him. Me and Lowell got no animosity with each other. I'm supporting him just like he supported me. I was his biggest fan going into the game. He did what he had to do, and just hate to see him go down like that.
Did they tell you that earlier in the week, or was it kind of up in the air until like Thursday?
No, they told us earlier in the week before the week started.
Okay, gotcha. So then how did that change your mentality and approach day to day? What did you try to bring to a practice setting in that situation?
I just try to be the best me as I could be. Just go out there, still try to be a leader, help Lowell out with whatever he needed help with. And then when my opportunity came to go with the other team, just make the best of my opportunity. And, like I said, just stay ready. I take a mental reps. And when number was called, you got to be ready for the opportunity and for the moment.
How did that feel emotionally in a situation where, you feel like you're healthy? You've told us that a bunch of times, but the coaches wanted to go a different direction. Was that tough for you?
It was, because I missed a lot of football the previous years and obviously this year. So I feel like if I'm good, then I should be playing. But Coach Traylor, he has the best interest for me, believe it or not. So do my training staff. So, if that's what they want to do, then I know it's best for me. So I just listen to them.
Coach was telling us just as a competitor, it's okay for a player to be disappointed in that and to want that starting job and to want to fight for that. Did that give you an extra push or anything, or how did you respond to that?
Oh well, I mean, yeah, of course it did, but like I said, he wasn't planning on playing me just because of everything my history and everything I've been through. He's looking out for my future. So of course it made me, go a little harder in treatment and stuff. But I mean, I kind of knew nothing was going to change his mind. So I just had to go out there and and just be the best quarterback I could be behind Lowell, and just help him and just guide the whole process in that aspect.
Yeah, what are some of those things you can do to like be a good teammate or try to help him out, whether it's through practice or even like on Saturday?
Oh, well, I know Saturdays I was looking at the coverages, telling him kind of that stuff is open, kind of the stuff that was not open. He asked me questions just like how I would do if the roles are flipped. I'm gonna be there for him, just like he was there for me. And just in practice too, good pass. I tell him good job, just like he would do for me. Just keeping his confidence up, and I think he's been doing a great job this whole time he was able to play. And just going through what he's been through, it's tough when you feel for the dude. You just want to just keep him in prayers and keep him positive.
It seemed like when he was down on the field and was about to get carted off, you were one of the first players to go over there and talk to him. What was your message there, and why did you want to do that?
Like I said, we both been through a lot of surgery. So I mean, I know exactly what he's going through. And like I said, a lot of people don't know what you're going through in that aspect, what Lowell's going through, unless you actually been in his shoes. And I've been in his shoes a few times, so I know it's tough. I just went over there and told him that I got him and that I loved him, to just keep his head up. He's in good spirits. I went to go visit him at the hospital. He's doing a great job. And I wish nothing but the best for him. It's my brother. And like I said, you just hate to see something like that happen, especially somebody who's been through so much already. It's hard to stay positive, but I know he will because he's very tough.
When you look at your quarterback situation through the year, you've had Josh goes down, and then now JoJo's not available, and now Lowell, like you said, had surgery and he's unavailable. What's it been like for you just with going through the amount of shuffling in that room and the guys who are in there with you day to day?
Well, every guy is ready and prepared to go out there and play. Coach always says that this year is very unique with the pandemic and everything else going on. So, every guy who's in there, whether it was me, Josh, Lowell, Joe, Sutton, Cam, Zach, all the quarterbacks are ready to go at any time. We're all learning the playbook. Coach Leonard doing a great job of explaining it to us. So whoever gets in is not going to flinch, and we're going to just keep going, and the offense is not going to stop.
Do you think it impacts the rest of the offense to not have continuity at that position, or how does that impact the rest of the guys?
I just feel like all the guys going to trust whoever the quarterback is, as long as you got confidence in yourself. Everybody's going to buy in. It's a team sport, so whoever is that quarterback, the O line's going to buy in, the receiver's going to buy in. Just make sure the confidence is good, and whoever it is, they're going to roll with them, and they're going to love them just the same as if it was me or somebody else.
We saw a very different look from your O-line group over the weekend as well. How did you evaluate how that group played?
They played extremely well, and I know we went with a lot of guys at the line. Those guys keep straining and keep getting better each and every week, and I can't be more proud of those guys, and I know they're going to keep improving, and they're going to keep protecting us and giving us time to throw the ball and run the ball with Sincere and BJ and whoever else is in the game. You can't thank them guys enough. They don't get enough credit for what they get or for what they do. But really, they deserve all the credit. They do all the dirty work for us. We get all the shine. But it really all starts with those guys up front. We couldn't do it without them.
Coach has been talking to us about what Maca brings to the group as a leader. Do you get to see that playing behind them? Like, what is his impact on the rest of the guys? How does he help them get aligned correctly and things like that?
Well, he's a center, so he has the cadence, and he usually makes the calls in the pass protection, or he usually echoes the calls just like the rest of the line does. If I call a protection or the play, he'll echo it and make sure everybody's set. And like I said, he's the most important person on the field. He gets the ball every time as a lineman, and it starts with him and his snap. So he's a very vital. He plays a very vital role for us. He's very important. He's very smart, and he helps those guys out. And he keeps me composed. He makes sure I'm okay, and he's just a great leader and a great guy, and we're just blessed to have him.
Got it. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.